last couple years or so. Recently acquired the Liquid sponsorship. That jersey looking very good on our boy.
Liquid. Boing, boing,
Yeah,
boing.
man.
He's
Starting
got
off
like
on the right foot,
Honda. It's Alienware.
taking Summer Jam down.
Sure did. He got first. That was a good one. Good win for him. Good spot here too. If he can make it into the top 8, I know it's a tall order taking on LowHigh, but if he can make it into the top 8,
Yeah, man.
ooh, this is I have no idea what to
Nervous
expect.
for both of these guys. We didn't really see much Claudio from Shadow here today.
Nope.
It's been pretty much a Zafina type of day for him, I guess.
She's gonna start things off for him against the Shaheen at least.
Somebody's about to go home right now. I'm trying to like let that sink in.
Yeah,
it's
you
crazy.
can't even picture it. You just gotta deal with it.
They're definitely
deal with it.
capable of winning the whole tournament, but one of them unfortunately will not even make top 8 here today. Who's it going to be? LowHigh starting off with the throw break tests. He does like to do that from time to time. Just making sure that you're on your stuff.
They're testing each other now. Just making sure those throw breaks work.
Yeah.
Just making sure. All right.
He's establishing those
fight.
mind games real quick.
Wow, beat the down back 2 with that. What timing?
Runs into the uppercut. An early balcony break should be for LowHigh. Big damage, big combo.
Getting the Oki as well. I'm going downstairs already, by the way. That was quick.
I know that Shadow does have a tendency to let those lows go by. He leaves himself open to a lot of lows, forces his opponent to take those risks and break him down. And then, so I'm wondering if that's something that LowHigh can catch on to. He used a lot of lows in that first round, and they were all pretty much successful.
Hitting their mark. Good enough for a perfect. This time, Shadow's the one. Everything's making its mark and got a combo thanks to the float.
One too many hits for the tailspin, though. Got a little greedy. Did not go for it right away. Tried to sneak in an extra hit. It cost him. Will it cost him the round as well? LowHigh chipping his way back into things. They're pretty much even right now. Uh-oh.
Wow, great while standing 2. LowHigh.
Will be just shy of the wall.
Still get some good Oki thanks to this. And Shadow backdashing out of there. Hands
got rage.
off.
We got rage for Zafina.
Ooh,
Nice
good
slide. Nice slide.
Man, that's some execution there. They get hit by the back 1+2 like that and immediately do a slide. You can't mess those up.
Yeah, you can put me in crouch. I'm gonna just go for my full crouch move, buddy.
Nice punish too.
Solid.
Got the knockdown. He's using that axe kick style mid to approach a lot. Rather than coming in with the jabs, he's coming in that way with the mid.
Get that back 3.
Yep.
Keep the pressure on, the frame advantage. Just a few frames go a long way in a poke-heavy style, matchup. And that right there, that's a really good punish on Zafina's down 3. Not a lot of characters will get a knockdown off of punishing that move.
So chunky damage.
Yeah. All right, Shadow's got to make this rage count. He's known for those comebacks, but I don't know if it's going to be possible against a player like LowHigh. LowHigh's turtling it up, too.
He's trying to force the whip as hard as he can. He forced one there, but it wasn't enough.
Shadow's right there, though. Just a couple more hits. He might be in the lead off of just 1 or 2 more pokes.
Oh!
The keep
LowHigh
out.
with the superior timing. Round number 3.
That was a perfect keep out right there. I wonder if he would have even let the second hit go if that didn't hit. That was probably a hit confirmed. And time was winding down. Just 3 seconds left. There you go. Quick switch to Claudio. I'm wondering if some of those punishes on down 3 had anything to do with it. He's thinking like, maybe this is not in my favor at all.
As much as I thought, yeah. LowHigh got a lot of work out of his lows. It's in the name, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens here in Violet Systems. Yeah, they did.
Going for the slide after getting hit with Zafina's low was also super impressive. You don't see that every day because it does push you back kind of as well. So there are only so many moves that you can throw out that'll connect with Zafina. And since she's so evasive, she can avoid a lot of things just by back dashing or side walking. But the slide was the perfect option right there. The perfect tool to catch Shadow slipping. And since he's already, someone who doesn't really like to block low a lot, it just all worked out for LowHigh. Starting off how he did last game, doing the keep out uppercuts. Shadow ran into it.
He's got a great post-throw mind game going right now.
Yeah.
Shadow tried to approach after the break, and LowHigh shut down half his life bar for it.
Seems like every round almost Shadow just starts off fighting from behind. It's not really where he likes to be. He has to make things happen, and he can't just sit back, you know, trying to turtle his opponent off. This is kind of where we see him start to struggle a little bit.
LowHigh is doing some stuff, by the way. The way he punished on the down forward 3-2, that's not a move that people punish every day, especially not like that. Shadow poking away.
Sense of urgency now from Shadow. He knows that it's going to be something that needs to go in and try to open up his opponent on. If he waits too long, you know, the lows are going to start to add up. The pressure game from LowHigh is just too much for him right now. So he'd rather be the one taking matters into his own hands. He's got an overhead kick of his own that produces some frame advantage, you know. Let's see how LowHigh deals with my forward four. Starburst in play.
He's working him to the wall, and he got it.
Finally a round where Shadow looks like he's starting to make it happen. Kind of in control here, but just one launch right here will end it. Undo all the hard work that Shadow did this round. Time winding down again. Every single round coming down to the last
Every
few
hit
seconds.
counts right now. Slide. He's got a tiny lead.
Now LowHigh's got the edge.
Oh,
nice.
the back 4-2 got him.
He needed that.
That was
too.
very
needed
close.
It bad.
3 seconds left on the clock. Shadow 20Z, round number 2.
LowHigh had the right idea. He was going for the keep out. He knew that Shadow had to make a play.
Yeah, but you
just
can see that Shadow, he's little by little, he's making adjustments to the strings and the mix-ups, forcing those ducks where he can.
I mean, when your opponent sidesteps your jabs and punishes you with a combo, I mean, there ain't much you can do about that, right? You just got to give credit where it's due at that point.
Speaking
Shadow
of.
Turning it up now, but he is down a little bit once again. Fighting from behind. There's a lot of time left on the clock this time around, though. So no player needs to rush. Shadow knows his back's to the wall right now. He needs to win rounds now.
Attacking with feints and intentions. Oh, he tried to whip punish it.
A little bit late, not on point, hesitated.
Sidestep forward. Nice back dash.
Needs a couple more of those. Does he have enough time to make this comeback? LowHigh gonna turtle up now. Hold back.
Got the low. He got another low. 2 seconds. Oh!
Woo, that was enough.
That was
enough,
crazy. I can't even. They look
that
like
might
they
have
have the
been
same amount of health.
1 point of difference. Shadow, he just knows what to do in those situations. Because of the way that he plays, that probably happens a lot. Going
He's
down
used
to the wire.
getting down.
Yes,
exactly.
those timeout
Last
scrambles.
second.
He's got experience in that category for sure.
He's doing great in the last second scenarios, but LowHigh with the double lows.
That was a buzzer beater if I'd ever seen one. That was just perfect
Something
from Shadow.
else.
I mean,
But he really needed that, especially because LowHigh is looking strong.
twice now when it comes down to scrambles like that in the closing seconds, even with the life lead, LowHigh has been unable to come out with the round. So that's definitely going to weigh in his mind now. As
Nice
that
counter, 2-1-2.
situation might come about again here. 17 seconds left. Yep. He's not going to let it come down to the time anymore, he says. Final round, game number 2. LowHigh trying to close out the set. Shadow finally with some momentum. If he can take this game.
Oh, LowHigh.
That was beautiful. Read the jabs, crushed him.
It's his optimal ender, too.
Yep. LowHigh not going to sit around, wait for time to run out this time. He's got the wall. He's going to try to make it count.
You can see he's really hungry for that down back 2-1, but Shadow is not falling for it.
Maybe some running twos here. We saw Shadow just try to go for it.
The range on back 1. This is getting dangerous. Nice back 4-2. He got the wall. This is so close. Hands off. Shadow 20Z.
Yeah, there's raise right for Shaheen. Be careful. Every single round, Spooky. Every single round time.
Down 2.
It's a factor.
Hands off again. He broke every one so far.
Oh my God.
This is so scary.
LowHigh. Who's even? Who's
They're
got
both
it?
working for that lead plus frames. Down forward 1. He's got the lead. And
nice.
LowHigh with the crouch feint into the while standing 1 is going to close out the set. 2-0.
Shadow 20Z is eliminated. Goes out in 9th place. LowHigh moving on to the top 8. Barely escapes here in game